Well, what about you, Brian? What is the way forward? You talked earlier, you alluded to some necessity for an international intervention force?
Yes. At this particular time, left to their own devices, I think the parties to the conflict are unable to reach a compromise, and to ensure that the peace deal survives, an intervention force should be allowed into the country. It should come into the country and stabilize the political situation in Juba, and at the same time, it will also, it should come as a part of a package that the end result would be the continuation of the peace deal to its conclusion.
The AU, as a matter of fact, has, I think, a clause that says non-indifference. No, in other words, you cannot simply ignore what is happening in a member country's affairs, especially if there are major security problems. Would you suggest, for example, that what we are looking at in South Sudan is almost akin to what we saw in the 1990s in Sierra Leone or Liberia?
Well, we are in that situation at the moment, and the more reason that we need the intervention force to come in. But not only do we need the intervention force to come in to stabilize the political situation, we also need the international community to take concrete actions to penalize the leaders who are expressing intransigence to the peace agreement at the moment, leaders on both sides of the conflict. And by this stance, the international community should explore the option of targeted sanctions, travel bans, hitting these people where it matters most, at their wallets, in their wallets, and making sure too that the facilitators of the people who facilitate the movement of their monies from South Sudan to the international or global banking system are also held accountable, and that is the financial institutions in the neighboring countries that are facilitating that. Without that action, the impunity will continue, and it must end.